Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Hoop Headlines. I'm your host. Tonight, we're diving into the latest NBA playoffs action. So, let's start with Game 3 in the Eastern Conference. We've got the Orlando Magic taking on the Boston Celtics, and what a game it was. Both teams were on fire, trading baskets left and right until the end. But in the end, the Magic came out on top, winning 95-93 to cut the Celtics series lead to 2-1. Now, let's talk about some of the key players who made this game so exciting. Jason Tatum was unstoppable at times, scoring 36 points for the Celtics, but it wasn't enough. The Magic's young duo of Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner were the real story here. Banchero finished with 29 points and 6 rebounds, while Wagner nearly hit a triple-double with 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. But what was really telling about this game was the turnovers. The Celtics had 21 turnovers, which is just not something you see from them during the regular season. They averaged only 11.9 turnovers per game, so to have that many in one game was a major issue, and it cost them the win. On the other side of the court, the Orlando Magic struggled with fouls, but they were able to pull off the win despite some potential issues down the stretch. Now, we'll see how the series shakes out from here on out. But before we move on, let's talk about Game 3 in the Western Conference. The Milwaukee Bucks took on the Indiana Pacers and came out on top, winning 117-1 to cut the series lead to 2-1. Giannis Antetokounmpo was his usual dominant self, with 37 points and 12 rebounds. However, the question remained, would the Bucks be able to get enough support from their teammates? Gary Trent Jr. stepped up big time, hitting 5 three-pointers in the pivotal third period to give the Bucks a lead they wouldn't relinquish. It was an outstanding performance for the 7-year veteran, but if that's the kind of shooting we're going to see from the Bucks, it's not exactly comforting. And finally, let's talk about Game 3 in the Western Conference, where the Minnesota Timberwolves took on the Los Angeles Lakers. This one was a real barn-burner, folks. The Timberwolves came out on top, winning 116-1 to take a 2-1 lead in the series. Jaden McDaniels and Anthony Edwards were unstoppable for the Timberwolves, combining for 59 points. But Luka Doncic had a tough game, limited by a stomach bug. And LeBron James nearly made up for it with one of the best games of his playoff career, but ultimately came up just short. So there you have it, folks, the latest from around the NBA playoffs. Stay tuned to Hoop Headlines for all your NBA news and analysis.